Welcome back to the AlexCloud2275 stream. Hope you're all doing well this fine day, for I am doing good. And ready and raring to bring you a new game as a YouTube special. Look, I know technically I should be playing Kingdom Hearts for these. This is a special Kingdom Hearts slot for reasons. However, PlayStation Plus got us Lies of P, and I've been meaning to play this game for ages. My mates recommended it for ages. He came round for a wedding. Oh, another friend of mine got married. Congratulations to them. But yeah, he came and he started playing Lies of P, and I was like, yeah, I really should get this game. And then I thought, screw it, we'll live stream this game for my gaming pleasure and your viewing pleasure. So I am just checking my live stream is up, open, and viable. Looks up, open, and viable. Let's have a quick sound check. I have sound. It exists. It's coming through. Alright. Give me 1,000 hearts. Yay, hearts. But yeah, a bit of more of a preamble because it's a bit more to set up. And there we go, chat live. So we're going to jump into a new game. Standard difficulty for players who enjoy tense action games. You can experience the story while enjoying challenging combat. Easy difficulty for those who enjoy light-hearted action games, lighter combat challenges, and a very, very easy difficulty for players who want a story-focused experience. You can experience the story without being impeded by combat. Legendary Stalker it is. Let's go. Pinocchio.
Can you hear me? Geppetto's puppet. We need your help.
Oof. Okay. You obtain the following benefit items: Alchemist's Hat, Luxury Emerald Glasses, Treasure Hunter's Mask, and Treasure Hunter's Apparel. Okay. I have obtained the following benefit items: Winter Festival Pete's Hat, Ernest Reindeer Antlers, Midwinter Knight's Red Nose, Azor's Dragon Crescent Glaive, Bandana of the Honorable, Armor of the Honorable. Okay. Fair enough. Unable to store things. Check ground. Sit as my gestures. So that's collectibles. What do we want? That's equipment. We want settings. Blood on, HUD on, colorblind mode don't need. Medium because I'm a little blind, but not that blind. And camera. Shake's fine. Audio. General volume up. Voice volume up. Cinematic volume. Environment volume. Music volume. System volume's fine. Graphics. Adjust my brightness. God yes. HDR on. HDR off. HDR on. Brightness. Ice cream. There we go, that'll do. Controller, shut everything out. Exit the title screen. Repair weapon durability. Grinder. Okay. Weapon durability increases each time you attack enemies with a weapon. Using grinder will repair your weapons. When durability falls to 0, attack decreases and the weapon cannot be repaired with the grinder. Thus, it is advised to keep an eye on the durability gauge. To those in battle, the grinder is their lifeline. Sharpness of the blade can mean life and death. Maximum number of pulse cells that can be used. When you reach the maximum, the cell will be discharged. If you attack enemy while the cell is discharged, the pulse cell will gradually charge. Pulse cells are ergo cells. They're part of the P organ. They work with the stargazers. Also convert the energy from the attack to an impacted charge. Okay. Immediate character death upon use. One of these. A special device that releases all the P organ's energy at once. Dies upon use. The old man feared the possibility of his son failing to awaken properly, and going into a frenzy. The initializing device was made necessary evil for delicate readjustments. Okay. Azor's Dragon Crest Glaive. Classed as a great sword, goddamn. Yeah, that's a Dynasty Warriors thing. For those who aren't aware, Legion can't be changed. Amulets got nothing to show for it. Defensive parts. Workshop Union basic frame. Weight damage reduction. Parts that enhance the puppet frame can absorb physical damage. Basic frame made by the Workshop Union. It's part of the reinforcement. Puppet frames made with standard dimensions. Union oil generator converter. Okay, so more resistance based. Appendage part that increases the attrition of resistance of puppets can enhance resistance to attribute status elements. The old generation of appendage made by the Workshop Union. Its design is old, but it's cheap and effective, so it's still the main one used. Cartridge prototype. Parts that apply the puppet circular systems can enhance resistance to special status elements. Okay. Prototype developed by the Workshop Union. It came from being various efforts to improve the puppet's performance. And Workshop certified liner. Slash damage reduction, strike, pierce, reduce physical damage. A liner made in the dimensions approved by the Workshop Union. It can be made by anyone as long as it complies with certification standards, so whose manufacturer cannot be determined. Costume. Okay, so this is just aesthetics. Okay. Hat worn by the alchemist, necessary for a trend-setting celeb in Krat. Lofty humans whose dignity and graces to elevate themselves. True elegance does not need a sword to conquer the opponents. Mask worn by the graceless treasure hunter in Krat. This mask is worn by the hound in pursuit of sense of secret and conspiracies. Everyone assumed that the greatest treasure the hunter of Krat would be incredibly wealthy. However, there was only one treasure, true treasure, that he sought to protect. Winter Festival peaked hat. Red peaked hat worn to celebrate Krat's Winter's Festival. It is said the Belemnian saint gives presents to good children. They say the saint knew when children lied, yet he still loved the world full of such lies. Earnest reindeer helmet and antler headband accessory worn to celebrate Krat's Winter Festival. The earnest reindeer flew with the saint and his gifts across the night sky. It is said that children who received gifts from the saint draped their treasure all over the reindeer's antlers. Following tradition, the people of Krat hang their fruits from appreciations of the Winter Festival tree. And Yep. Go on, you. A bandana once worn by famed general of the Eastern Land, faded green cloth as a memento of the times that he spent with his sworn brothers. The sworn brothers never forgot the oath. That started it all. When everything is over, they shall once again stand under the blossoming trees and raise their glasses to brotherhood. Glasses crafted with gems. It's popular among collectors because of their unique colour. The jewel glasses was amongst a certain alchemist collection. You may see illusions if you look beyond the emeralds. And midwinter's Knight's Red Nose. Indoors to celebrate Krat Winter Festival, the reindeer's red nose showed their way through the foggy night. Venigi loved the guiding reindeer so much that he hung a marvellous red nose on the tram the day of the Winter Festival. The reindeer tram soared across the sky, soon became the symbol of Krat's Winter Festival. And treasure hunter apparel. Hunting apparel worn by the greatest of treasure hunters. Krat, the golden wings attached to these clothes serve as proof of their identity. The hound was subject of everyone's admiration, so much so that some even aspired to steal his name. And armor of the honourable, armor once worn by a famed general in Eastern lands. Its colours have faded after countless battles, but is imbued with loyalty yet to wane. Even the most splendid gifts from a powerful warlord could not outshine the memories he shared with his sworn brothers, those who would honour know where the true value lies. Yeah, that's much better. I prefer contrasting colors. I don't like...
There you are. I've been looking all over for you.
I don't like bleached colors. I'm not a fan of it.
Jimmy already started soon.
I see they got Jiminy too. But we have to hurry. My name is Sophia. Please come to Hotel Krat, and I'll explain what's happening. Jiminy, please escort him to the hotel.
Monolith's lamp. Use belt. Select upper. Press hold and select the first slot. Select lower belt. Press hold and select the first slot. Square to use the selected belt item. Equipped items and gestures on the belts to use them. Press and hold to select the first slot of the belt. Holding down X will extract the extra bag. X up, X down, X right, X left to use the item. Equipped item and gestures on the extra bag to use them. Okay. I didn't mean to use my honor of steel. Okay. Increase brightness upon use. A small lamp with a cricket guy puppet inside. It illuminates the darkness with a faint light. Don't be afraid, even if you get lost in the fog, the cricket will guide will be with you. Ah, I see. Nope, okay. I see. So let's swap that.
Let's get you out of there. Find something that might help. But the streets are not safe. Arm yourself with one of the weapons over there. It'll be helpful on your way to the hotel.
Ooh. Path of the cricket, path of the bastard, path of the sweeper. Oof. I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. We'll go path of the bastard. Or the bastard. If we were to put an accent on it. Path of the bastard.
Destination Hotel Krat. Recommend escaping from this location.
Okay. So, dodge, dash, guard, lock on. Right, weapon, Legion arm. Open the door. I said open the door. Oh God. Cool. Keep an eye on that. And that goes really quickly actually, so we need to be careful about that. Pulse cell! Use the pulse cell to recover HP. There's a maximum number of times a pulse cell can be used. When you reach the maximum, the cell will be discharged. If you attack an enemy while the cell is discharged, the pulse cell will be gradually charged. Okay. Dim ergo fragment. Guard. You can block an enemy attack by guarding. If you guard successful, your character will take reduce damage, but it will consume stamina. The reduced damage will be transferred to guard regain. Guard regain accumulates but gradually decreases over time. While you have guard regain, you can attack enemies to recover HP. If a guard succeeds right before being hit, it triggers a perfect guard. When a perfect guard is successful, you will not receive damage, only stamina is consumed, and you can use the perfect guard to destroy an enemy's weapon or put an enemy in a staggerable status. Alright.
You cannot see in the dark. Switch me on and gently will light the way.
Okay, you need to figure that out more. Not while the guy is shooting me though. No. Big is about. Passenger note. If anyone finds this note, get out of the station and run. Be clear to stay away from the waiting room. I saw a huge puppet smashing people to death in there. I locked the door, but I don't know if that'll work. At least it should stop people from randomly coming in. I'm going to die soon, but I want to help you, even if it's not much. Please survive. Anyone! Blue Fairy made it to the final station. There are doors and ladders all throughout Krat that are locked by devices. You can unlock these doors or go down the ladders to create shortcuts. Get the loot. Huh. Hi there, buddy. Ooh. You want to be a fast bastard, don't you? Staggerable. When you're attacking, a white outline will appear around an enemy's HP bar. Okay. When this happens, you can make the enemy staggered with a charge attack or with a Fable Arts. First to attack. Face a staggered enemy, press R1. R1, fail attack can be performed on a staggered enemy. If successful, it can inflict heavy damage. Okay. This item was made from a pocket workshop for the purposes of improving strength while limiting the weight as much as possible. However, the weight is significantly greater than that of the standard version. Okay, where am I looking at my weight? There, up there. Okay. Now I need to have a twink feature. Rapier. 1, 2. Alright. I've been told more specifically to kind of leave. Oh, consumable. A catalyst made to supplement a puppet's abilities. Rapidly charges Fable. The catalyst made the puppet more efficient, circulating ego within their bodies. This groundbreaking invention was based on the alchemist's idea. Throwing objects and ergo. Okay. But no, it's not gestures. How do I want to do this? No. Not equip there. Something like ergo, which is a quick equip, can go there. Throwing weapon. You can go there. Fable catalyst. You can go there. Hold X. That's 1, 2. That's usable. Oh! Oh! Totally misunderstood what that was. Use of Fable Arts, triangle, or while gardening, use of Fable Arts. Weapons of distinct blades and handles each have their own Fable Art. Fable Arts use Fable slots, and different Fable Arts use a different number of slots. Charge Fable slots by attacking an enemy with the weapon. Okay. Oops, I misinterpreted what that was. I thought that was this health thing that I'm charging. Mubby. Sorry, Pinocchio. I'll test that out on someone severely undeserving. Use the Krat's central station key. Stargazer. Use the Stargazer to fully recover HP stamina, as well as charging your pulse cells. You'll be revived at this point. In case of death, remember this process also revives enemies, not just your character.
This is called a stargazer. A marvelous device the stalkers used in the past.
Warning. Puppet threshold exceeds danger estimates. Please reduce puppet numbers or reset danger parameters.
As we are not strong enough to beat the puppets. But if I lend my power to this stargazer for a moment. Gather ergo, clever one. This stargazer will make you stronger. But the stargazer's strength doesn't last forever, so be careful with it. Hurry up and come to Hotel Krat.
Just checking I didn't have carry weight, I just have equip load weight. Alright, where we're looking at. Yay! I did a thing! Anyone else? Does it look like a dog? Always with the damn dogs! And oil. Ugh. Fable art. I want to test out Fable art. Might have been a waste, but now we know what they do. A Krat grand expedition has been delayed. This decision was made to protect the citizens until the puppet frenzy that had recently paralyzed the city is under control. The occurrence began on Rose Isabel Street, resulting in hundreds of casualties. While the cause is still unknown, the number of casualties and the scale of the damage are both growing and as the crisis is dragged on. The workshop and the Vegane company, Krat's largest puppet factory, announced that they would offer emergency supplies to citizens and do everything they could to alleviate the situation. A task force is investigating the possibility of a fatal loss of the Grand Covenant, which is the control protocol of the workshop puppets. However, there is no quick solution as of now, with the puppet frenzy resulting in more casualties, as the city braces for a resurgence of the petrification disease. The citizens were advised to stay indoors for their safety. However, many citizens are trying to escape through Krat Central Station, intensifying the general chaos. General chaos? Oh, no jump. is pretty shiny over here. So, if you don't mind, sir. Something's going wrong there. Ah! Damn it. I meant to do this. Oh, dash, okay. And then can share duplicate settings with forward jump and dodge action. If duplicating settings are not set for dash or dodge, press once to dash. Check that out. Excuse me, sir. I would like to test something out on you. Guess I deserve that. Lie or die. Now lying. When your character dies, Death Ego is dropped on that spot. Get back to your lost ego by retrieving the Step Ego. If enemies damage you or kill you again before you retrieve it, the amount you can recover is decreased. Alright, fair enough. Jeez, how rude. You're still coming after me. Alright, let's go, buddy. There we go. I got a bone to pick with you, sir. I let you punk me out for too long. Sneaky. Evade attack. Sucks to be you. Give me your ergo. Welcome to my ergo. Forever aggro debuffs. Okay, shortcut from the other side. I got friends on the other side. He's got friends on the other side. I hear big ass footsteps. Alright. Knocking on heaven's door. Well, hello. Didn't need to do that, and apparently that doesn't work. Don't trust whatever that was.
Destination Hotel Krat. Optimal location for observing the destination.
Oh. It's up that hill. Found we could deal with God. Get him to swap our places. You run up that road, you run up that hill, with no problem. Not much worth it. Instantly repairs weapon durability, an emergency repair tool. Okay. Thermite bomb. So what we might do now is unequipped. Put you down there. Get you with some needed stuff. The circus of value.
Hello there! Welcome to Krat, visitor. I didn't think there were any stalkers left to fight the puppets. You didn't hear? Figures. The whole organization fell apart. All that's left are wannabes and amateurs who think they can fight on their own. You ought to buy something while you're at the festival. You can't rely on yourself alone. Out here alone? You could use some help. Here's a festival gift for you. Now get yourself something useful.
Aha. Electric Blitz Abrasive, temporary imbues. Weapon with electric blitz. Okay. And what's here? Throwing cell. Large output battery that can be thrown, afflicts electrical blitz damage at area of impact. Okay. Let's get a new rapier. Yes. Let's get a new throwing cell. Yes. Yes. You know, see what? I should switch things a bit there and there. Alright, let's. Oh! Because it's the exact same weapon! Shit. Well, lesson learned. Learn weapon names.
Out here alone? You could use...
Yeah. Ah! No, that is useful. Okay, cool. Alright. Damn, that is pretty cool. Why am I not using this again? Oh, okay. It uses it no matter what, so it's not a deflecting. Okay. And then what's this? The balanced weapon. Okay. No. I got it. Although they're at different points in life. Slightly heavy. Okay. That's just because I'm chunky. Cool. Alright. Well, yeah, let's just use that. And I think it is time to take a break. Yes, it is. So, guys, thanks very much for watching. Do any likes, follows, comments, and subscribes that you might wish on to do now in the future. As it's a YouTube live stream special, remember to catch me on my Twitch when I play, usually on, when I stream usually, and live chat me there. For the Twitch, currently still doing Krat Obscure Expedition 33, which is VOD releases is Sundays. We still have Tuesday being Final Fantasy 15, Thursday being Final Fantasy Rebirth, Saturday being Baldur's Gate, and Monday being Krat Obscure. With so much in the pipeline, like, I can barely even keep track of my content, and I've scheduled it beyond YouTube scheduling points, hence these special live streams that I do every now and then. Until then, I'll catch you in the next one.